Hello, welcome to SPCSA's Introduction to Grants module for New School and New Fiscal Training. Specifically, this module is Title I-A Eligibility and Allocation Methodology. Let's begin. During this short recorded presentation, I will cover the following outcome. By the end of this training, new schools and new charter school staff will be able to identify eligibility and allocation methodologies for the federal Title I Part A program. Schools are eligible for Title I Part A and other grants based on enrollment of specific subpopulations and in accordance with grant statutes and methodologies employed by the SPCSA. Per ESSA Section 1113A3, Title I-A is based on a percentage of free and reduced lunch direct certified students. Free and reduced direct certification files are downloaded from NDE's Bighorn Data portal and are used as the verified data source for FRL counts, or free and reduced lunch counts. An enrollment export from Infinite Campus is the data source for total school enrollment. From this information, a tiered per pupil allocation, also known as PPA structure, is applied as a methodology to support rank and serve requirements under Title I-A program. Pursuant to the U.S. Department of Education's non-regulatory guidance for within district allocations under Title I Part A, the SPCSA applied a 1.6 multiplier to the number of students directly certified in both CEP and non-CEP schools. The Community Eligibility Provision, also known as CEP, is a national alternate meal counting and collection procedure provision coordinated through the Nevada Department of Agriculture. Schools participating in CEP no longer have to collect and certify verifications or complete the annual verification process. After the 1.6 multiplier is applied, the step-down per pupil allocation based on the respective tier is used to determine the preliminary allocation for each campus. SPCSA provides 3 tiers of support for Title I-A eligible schools for our methodology. The first tier, Tier 1, is the percentage of FRL, free reduced lunch, that is greater than 74.99%. The second tier is the percentage of free and reduced lunch, which is less than 74.99%, but more than 44.99%. And the third tier is the percentage of free and reduced lunch students that is less than 44.99%, but more than 39.99%. SPCSA schools must have a percentage of free and reduced lunch of 39.99% or higher to be eligible for Title I-A funds and to operate a school-wide Title I-A program. So here's a quick example table. As you can see, the total school enrollment is 628, which was pulled from Infinite Campus. The free and reduced lunch direct certification count data for this school is 188, which is data provided by Nevada Department of Education's Bighorn portal, which is validated. The 1.6 multiplier is then applied to the free and reduced lunch direct certification count of students, which are directly certified in both the CEP, Community Eligibility Provision, and non-CEP schools. So in this example, 188 times 1.6 multiplier equals 300.8, or it can be rounded up to 301, as we show in this table. So it's 301 direct certified student count will be used to allocate the Title I-A funds. The resulting step-down per pupil allocation percentage is then used to allocate Title I-A funds based on this eligible tier. So for our example, the percentage of per pupil allocation is 47.90%, which falls under Tier 2, since 47.90% is above 44.99%, but below the 74.99% as shown as the minimum percentage to be qualified for Tier 1. From this information, the per pupil allocation is used to determine the preliminary allocation for each campus. So in our example, that equates to $104,891 based on Nevada Department of Education's preliminary total allocation for Title I-A, which was allocated to SPCSA for that particular fiscal year. Quick important note that you see at the bottom of the slide, Note that charter holders with multiple campuses will see the combined charter holder allocation in our grants management system in GMS. We believe most application process questions like this should be answered via the training and supports offered in Canvas, but if you have any further questions, please reach out to the applicable grants unit staff. You may find this information under the resources area of this Canvas repository. Please locate the SPCSA grant unit contacts document to determine the applicable lead. Thank you for reviewing our training today. Please don't forget to complete the attendance form once all recordings and resources associated to this module have been reviewed. Remember, if you are in need of additional assistance or have more questions about this training, please review the training resources and additional guidance up on our SPCSA Canvas repository. Thanks so much and have a great day.